The thing is, when it comes to PenFed credit cards, you have two categories of cardholders. You have folks who are engaged in a loving relationship with PenFed. That's one part of the equation. And you have folks who are engaged in a pity party. They just wanting, they just keep wanting and wanting. And the question is, which category are you in? Are you managing your credit card, your PenFed credit card properly? Okay. Are you a whining ass or are you a happy ass? Talk to me about that and stick around till the end of today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about PenFed credit card secrets. 7 ways to manage your card so you can get the significant limit increase that you need, okay? And you can actually get limit increase after limit increase all the time. And the first thing I want to talk to you about utilization. Boss, I'm talking to you about utilization. You probably have heard this before and you never paid attention. It is important. Boss, it is important. Your utilization is critical. It is quintessential. What are we talking about here? I want you to keep your utilization ratio between 30 and 35%, period. I don't care. Don't try to razzle dazzle me with excuses. I don't need this. Okay? I don't need anything from you. I want you to just do it. Keep your utilization to 30 to 35%. That's it. And the thing here is that if you want to keep getting limit increase after limit increase with your PenFed credit card, you got to maintain a low CUR. Now, if your CUR is around 50% or 60%, your ass might not get the limit that you deserve and need. That's what it is. So bottom line is what? Bottom line is you want to, starting today, I want you to write it down. Starting today, the first thing you need to do is you want to actually pay down your balance early. Yeah, okay. You want to decrease your spending. You want to pay off your credit balances, your credit card balances with a personal loan if possible. Because the whole thing is if you're carrying a loan, because when we talk about CUR, we're not just speaking about CUR at the PenFed level only. I'm talking about your overall CUR from all credit cards, okay? So if you have a personal loan, if you could transfer credit card balances onto a personal loan with a lower APR, you want to do it now. Increase your credit limits. Boss, talk to me. What is your strategy? We are playing super business here. This is the game. This is a game. Credit is a game. Know the rules of the game and just you can be a better player. Don't be pissed. Be a better player. Increase your credit limit. Open a new credit card if you can. Okay? Don't close unused credit cards. The whole thing here is credit card. When we talk about reducing our CUR, we want to be in a position where we are constantly working on our increasing our limits and decreasing our expenses. This is very important. Number 2, this is the second secret you need to know so you can better manage your card, your PenFed credit cards, and you can get limit increase after limit increase. This is full payments. Full payments. I want you to be in a position where you start paying your balance, your PenFed credit card balance in full. Boss, no excuse. I don't care if you're having problems in your family, whatever. Listen, if cash is tight, then you want to reduce your expenses. Don't you try to charge $1,000 on the card and you know that your budget can only qualify you for $500. What's up with that? What's that? What if you can? Well, so the question is, folks, what if you can't pay the full balance? Well, if you can't pay the full balance, you can actually carry a balance from month to month, but overall, you should have a strategy to pay the full balance. That's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not sitting here talking to you about, this is, you gotta always, no, if you can't always pay the full balance, it's okay, but keep the outstanding balance to a minimum, okay? Very important. So you wanna keep, because full payments do magic on your credit score, right? It boosted like crazy. We're talking about when you think about your FICO score, just kind of remind you, because in case you forgot, your credit score has your payment history accounts for 35%, boss, 35% of your FICO score. Talk to me about that. Talking about 35% of payment history, 30% for your CUR, those two, guess what? They account for 65%. We are talking about nearly 2/3 of your FICO score. Whoo. So if you really get in the position where you can control those two elements, those two factors, you are really good, boss. You are really good. So it is better to pay in full, okay? Don't carry a balance if you can. The whole idea is to be in a position where you are constantly paying your balance in full every month, okay? And that's what I want you to have, your PenFed credit balance, the credit card balance. Very important. Money. It takes money to make money. It takes money to pay your balances in full, okay? So that means what? It means you need to have what? A budget. Grandpa, grandma, dad, mom, I'm talking to you. Seriously, let's be real here. What is your plan to cut down your payment, to cut down your balances? Do you have a plan? You need a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. Let me talk to you about 0% APR promo. See, the whole thing is that this is the PenFed credit card secrets that not a lot of people tell you. Okay, if you want to get limit increase after limit increase, you want to seize opportunities. If you have a 0% APR promo, you want to seize it. You want to seize 0% APR promo offers to reduce the interest you pay on your PenFed credit cards. You know why? Because the less interest you pay on your PenFed credit cards, there's more money for you to reduce your balance. And you could sit around and tell me, hey, listen, it's only a few percentage points, but they do count. Everything counts. Hey. Don't you try to razzle dazzle me and tell me, hey, I used to have a 10%, now they gave me a 0%. Well, listen, the delta is huge. From 0% to 10%, you have a huge delta. Okay, I'll take 10% every single day. Even if it were at 1%, I'll take 1%. What I'm trying to tell you here is that when you have an opportunity, if you have a 0% APR promo from PenFed and they pre-qualify you, they send you the pre-qualification link, seize it, grab it, take it, run with it. Okay, boss, run with it. So when we talk about 0% APR card, you have a lot of cards. From PenFed, you have sometimes they give you they have APR promo periods from 0 to 18 months, and you have 0% APR. Okay, and the whole thing here is that you want to be in a position where you are constantly and listen. If the APR offer does not come from PenFed and comes from another credit card issuer, take it too. You want to take it. The whole thing is this is a game and I want you to be a player. I want you to be active, not passive. Okay, whatever opportunity you get, grab it, and so you can improve your FICO score and you can improve your credit worthiness. Okay, 0% intro APR on balance transfers or bonanza for you. 0% intro APR on new purchases are bonanza for you. Okay, anything 0%, I love it. I love the sound of ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. The sound of 0% intro APR, I love that because there's more money in my pocket. There's less money I have to pay on interest. Okay, and please keep in mind though, the 0% intro APR has to come to an end. So you got to prepare the after promo, the after promo period. Very important. Okay, so this is really important. So big decision time here. Big decision time. What is your plan to seize all the 0% intro APR? Do you have a plan? You need to have a plan. Very important. You need to have a plan. Okay. Let me talk to you now about number 4, limit increase. So boss, we are still having a conversation about PenFed credit card secrets you need to understand so your limit can increase all the time. And speaking of limit increase, you need to request a limit increase from time to time. But the thing is, you want to space them out by at least 6 months. And more importantly, tell PenFed why you need the increase. The funny thing is people walk around and say, I think I want a limit increase. Okay, that's a statement. Okay. But there are 2 important things that they don't say. And it's kind of funny, but those things are so basic, and I'm just surprised people don't get it. If you want to limit increase, boss, I'm talking to you right now. Close your eyes and listen and just answer me for real. 2 questions for you. Why do you need a limit increase? And number 2, how much you need. See, the funny thing is a lot of folks they have never thought about these questions, and they have no clear answers to this question. How are you going to get a raise at work? If your boss is asking you, oh, I want to raise your salary, how much would you need? Well, maybe 10 grand or 20 grand or... Listen, if you ask me that question, if you ask me, I'm telling you, I want $100,000. I want you to double my salary. Up to you to come back and tell me, hey, listen, this is a lot of money. We can't afford that. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is to bring the conversation back into this context. If PenFed is asking you, if you were to ask the PenFed to increase your limit, you need to have a clear idea of how much you want. Do you want 5 grand? Okay. What is your current limit? Your current limit is $5,000. Okay, well, if you're asking for a 100% increase, they're not going to answer that. They will deny your ask. Okay, so if let's say you have $5,000 right now, you want to ask for $2,500. Let's be realistic here and let's be humble here. Okay, you ask for $2,500, they might give it to you or give you 2 grand. Anything is good, boss. You grab everything. But the question is, and the PenFed rep is going to ask you, why do you need the limit increase? Okay, why do you need it? Is it for a new purchase, for a big purchase, home improvements? You want to rack up some rewards? What is the reason why? What is the rationale? Talk to me about the rationale, man. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you just ignoring me. No. Now listen, you got to talk to me about why you need a credit limit increase. Okay, and there are a lot of options for getting a higher credit limits from PenFed. You can make a request online. You can call PenFed directly. You can look for automatic increases. They do this every 6 months. Okay, if your account is in good standing, and apply for a new card also. Sometimes it works. Okay, but again, you want to think carefully before requesting a higher limit. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. If things are rosy for you, financially speaking, this could be a time to request a higher limit. Let's say you are banking, you're making money, you got a raise at work, you just got a bonus, whatnot. This could be a good time. So the approach here, we're talking about the approach. The approach here is what? You first want to find out how much you need. You want to ask you need to substantiate why you need that money. And number 3, you need to find the right way to ask. The timing is important. I want to talk to you now about income. Okay, we are still having a conversation, a very passionate conversation about PenFed credit card secrets. 7 ways to manage your card so you keep getting the limit increase you need and deserve, boss. Okay. Gone are the days where you get a teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini increase. You're asking for 10 grand and they give you $100. That's kind of crazy. Like, you're like, oh wow, do I really need the 100? Should I say yes or no? This is like so whatever. But you get the point. The point is we want to get in a position where we get the limit increase that we need. I'm talking about something consequential, something important, something substantial, significant. Okay, income. You need to let PenFed know whenever you have an increase in income. You can tell them over the phone, or you can update your information in your online dashboard. Okay, it's important when we talk about higher salary. You gotta let them know, because they can't divine this, they can't guess this. No, you gotta let them. That's why we are talking about keeping the lines of communication open. Transparency, boss. Transparency. Okay, Dad, Mom, I'm talking to you. Uncle, I'm talking to you. Aunt, I'm talking to you. Nephew, I'm talking to you. Grandpa, I'm talking to you. Grandma, I'm talking to you. Cause I'm talking to everybody. Okay, if you got a regular raise at work, you want to let them know. If you got promotion at work, you want to let them know. If you have a discretionary bonus, you want to let them know. Anytime you have an uptick in your income, you need to let them know. All right, it's important. So, do you have income from other sources? Do you have a gig? Are you driving for Uber? Are you just doing something on the side? Walmart, Go Local? Are you? I don't. As long as the income is legit, boss, I want to you to let PenFed know. You want to let the algorithm know. The PenFed algorithm that crawls the data every time and trying to see if there is a change in your profile and adjust your settings. That's what it is. That's one thing you don't know about. When you update your information online, the PenFed algorithm crawls that data and updates your system, updates your profile, and puts you into a different category. Okay. Do you have investments from? Do you have other investments? Income from investments, lottery ratings, etc. So money. The thing here is that we need to let PenFed know when we have more money. When you have more money, let the system know. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you now about something that's very important. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about PenFed credit card secrets. 7 ways to manage your card so you keep getting limit increase after limit increase. So I spoke to you about utilization, full payments, very important. We spoke about 0% APR promo. We spoke about limit increase. We spoke about income. Now I want to talk to you about relationship. You know, are you in a lovey-dovey relationship with PenFed? Talk to me. Talk to me directly. Hey, I'm talking to you. You're talking to me. You got to talk back to me. Are you in a lovey-dovey relationship? Or are you just in a lethargic relationship? Like you don't care about PenFed. You only care about them when you need them on a credit card basis or a loan basis or whatnot. See, credit is has to be a mutually beneficial rapport. If you can't establish that, go back to the drawing board, okay? Because credit is super business. It is business. It is logic, okay? You need to beef up your PenFed membership, your PenFed MPR over time. Your multi-product relationship. This is important. I don't care. Again, don't you try to razzle-dazzle me with excuses. I don't need excuses from you, okay? I want you to either be pissed because of what I'm telling you or be better. What I'm telling you here is if you don't have no relationship with PenFed, don't you try to apply for a credit card with them. They're going to deny your ass. And take this to the bank. Take it to the nearest PenFed bank that I said so. So you better start right now, building a real relationship. Keep in mind, I said real relationship. Not like, okay, I've been with them for 20 years. You know, they know me, I know them. They have my account for 20 years. But you've been with them for 20 years. How much are you keeping in your accounts? How many accounts do you have with them? Are you keeping 5 cents in the account? 10 cents? $20? Have you thought about a relationship with them where you beef up your deposits with them? Do you have direct deposits with them? You need to have checking accounts, savings accounts, IRAs, individual retirement accounts, MMAs, money market accounts, share certificates accounts, CDs and whatnot. Certificate of deposits. So here are the pro tips for you. You want to increase your deposit with PenFed. You want to have direct deposit. You want to have a situation where PenFed can see your net worth growing over time. If you want to keep getting limit increase after limit increase, you need to show them that you are doing good, financially speaking. I want to talk to you about the last part here. And the last part is kind of a counterintuitive, but it works fantastically. We have used it ourselves. It works fantastically. So you want to use a share certificate secure loan to consistently boost your credit score. Every now and then. And I don't care if you are 700 on the FICO spectrum or 400 or 300. The thing here is you gotta be in the movement. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Constantly working your FICO score, man. Okay, the whole thing here is that the share certificate secure loan allows you to boost your credit score. What is it? So you basically have it's like a CD. So you basically have a certificate from PenFed, right? And you secure the loan with it. They give you the cash, and after 3 months, 6 months, you just pay it back. Even if the loan is for 5 years, this is just a gimmick to boost your credit score. Okay, and it also helps increase your PenFed Next Gen internal score. just so you know, the PenFed also has internal scores similar to NavyFed. But for the PenFed Next Gen internal score, the scoring model goes from 300 to 850, whereas the NavyFed internal score goes from 100 to 450. Okay, it's just a different in spectra, but not different in spectra, but nothing really difficult. So, bottom line is, it is a pretty easy way to raise your FICO score. Okay, and approval, guess what? It's very easy. Why? Because it is a secure loan. Nobody's doing a hard pull on your ass, okay? Because it is your own money. There's no risk involved in this transaction, but for you, it is a great way to boost your FICO. And that's the bottom line here. And when you boost your FICO, you are boosting your approval odds for limit increases, okay? So big decision time. When was the last time you have actually applied for a share loan a share loan at PenFed? When was the last time? If you have never done this, I want you to do it. Because again, the benefits are there. The benefits are, this is an easy loan, quote unquote easy, that has a benefit on your FICO score. Okay. If you have $1,000 or $2,000 in a share account, use it as collateral for a loan and pay it back. Okay, very important. Thank you so much for your attention, boss. I was talking to you today about PenFed credit card secrets, 7 ways to manage your card so you keep getting limit increase after limit increase. So I spoke to you about utilization. I spoke to you about full payments. I spoke to you about 0% APR promo. I spoke to you about limit increase. I spoke to you about income. I spoke to you about relationship. And last but not the least, I spoke to you about share loan. Thank you so much for your attention. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.